global JCI family. Once again, I warmly welcome every participant. Thank you for being a street today. Together, let's live smarter, grow further, and go beyond borders. Thank you, JCI greetings. Recognition. The chair recognizes the presence of all national governing board members, zone governing board members, past zone governing board members, and all local LO presidents. Thank you. Introduction of faculty, JC Kasangiga.
Good evening to all. It is my great pleasure to introduce a remarkable leader who perfectly reflects the JCI mission of developing young people to create positive change. So our guest is a dedicated healthcare professional serving as an anesthesia nurse, where she makes a difference by caring for lives every day. Alongside her professional career, she has built an inspiring leadership journey in JCI through her passion, commitment, and service. Joining JCI Tunisia in 2023, she quickly proved that leadership is not about the number of years you serve, but about the impact you create. In 2024, she was honored as the National Most Outstanding Member of JCI Tunisia, a prestigious recognition of her exceptional dedication and contribution. She has served as a local program counselor, vice president in charge of programs and external relations, and today proudly holds multiple field leadership roles as the 2026 JCI Certified National Trainer, Area C Program Counselor, and Legal Advisor of JCI SUS. Her journey is a wonderful example of service, leadership, and continuous growth, whether in the operating room saving lives or in JCI empowering young leaders. She continues to inspire others through her commitment, professionalism, and passion for making a positive impact. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our distinguished speaker from JCI Tunisia, Certified National Trainer, Ms. Nada.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all of you. Thank you for the extraordinary introduction of me. Actually, I didn't expect that. But really, first of all, I want to thank all the local chapters that have invited me to deliver this training as the first training actually of the collaboration program JCI Beyond Borders. So I want to thank JCI Kolkata Central, JCI Virudhunagar, Thanglong, Gampaha, and of course JCI Quatre from Mauritius, and all these local chapters who have joined hands in having this program go globally. Actually, it's a very, very enthusiastic program and collaboration, of course. And as the first training beginning this collaboration, I'm really honored to have been invited to deliver this first training. It's a great honor for me. So as I've been introduced, just a quick introduction of me. So currently for 2026, I'm serving as the legal advisor in my local chapter, which is JCI SUS in Tunisia. And also I'm taking charge in my area C in Tunisia, the role of the program advisor. So I'm taking 2 roles for this year. And of course, at the beginning of the year, I've got my Certified National Trainer certification, which is actually the biggest honor and the biggest passion for me that I have been getting for 2026. So I'm really excited for, first of all, to give this training. And I'm really excited by the number of people that have joined the training, of course, from all around the world. I'm really honored, and may I get the sign before we begin the training? Should I begin the training directly?
Yes,
Yes, Ms. Nada, we can start.
Okay, okay. Okay, so first of all, before we begin the training, of course, I'm going to share my screen with you. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so for the training of the day, of course, it is, like the title says, lead smarter and grow further. So through this training, we are going to take actually 2 parts, of course. But before we begin, I want all of you, please, in the for renaming yourself, please, I want all of you to name yourself according to this form. So just put your name and then put your local chapter and then your country. So just rename yourself and Zoom so that I can get to know all of you and I get to identify each profile of you, of course. So I'm just going to give you some minutes. Please rename yourself according to this form. I'm going to send it in the chat. So name, local chapter, and then your country. Okay, so first of all, of course, while you're naming yourself, please just fire the chat with your countries. I'm seeing many of you right now in the Zoom call. Actually, I'm seeing 46 persons here. Please just fire the chat, your countries. India, Suriname. Okay, just fire it. Vietnam. Okay. Any more? Malaysia. Yes. Mauritius. India again. Malaysia. Okay. Sri Lanka. Welcome. We are having many countries. We are having a lot of them. Okay. So while continuing firing the chat with your countries, everyone please write it down. We are going to move forward with, of course, our training with my first answer, my first question for. So if you could instantly gain 1 superpower for your business, if you have a business, of course, or whether in your daily job, what would it be? Please, in the chat, if you could instantly gain 1 superpower for your business, what would it be? Just write it down in the chat. Just imagine yourself having a superpower and just write it down. Branding. Okay, 1 superpower, understand customers. Okay, just getting in the mind of the customers. Peacemaking, persuasiveness. Great. Okay. Super sales, get attraction. Okay, outreach, reading client's mind. I love this one. I love this one. Any more? Understand the need of people. Yes, getting to know them, the characteristics. Consistency. Yes, I love this. Reading client mind again. Mind control. That's a good one. That's a good one. You're going to mind control your clients so that they choose every product and they buy every product. I love it. Invisibility. That's a good one. Invisibility. You get to see what the clients are thinking of, and you get to see your team. You get to be invisible with your team and just seeing what they are doing. Are they preparing the presentation well? Resilience, good one. Mind reading, another one. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of superpowers. That's great. All the superpowers here are really great. And you know, all the superpowers here, we can have it as a skill, actually. We can have it as a skill. It's not really difficult. Okay, being perfectionist. Many of you can be perfectionists in their job or in their presentation. That's a good one, of course. Okay. Market intuition. Okay. We are having many superpowers. Let everything happen. Okay. Many superpowers we are having here. Okay, now, all the superpowers are really great. They are really something we can achieve, and they can be a skill that we can achieve, of course. Now, I want you all to set your expectations for this training. Just give me, what are you expecting? Whether by a keyword or by a whole sentence. I had already Mrs. the moderator, of course, she told you and she asked you about your expectations, but I need you to give more specific expectations. Okay, transformation leadership, learn new things. Okay, that's thing I can guarantee. You are going to learn new things. Okay? Any other expectations? Just write it in the chat. Okay. Or if you want to raise your hand, you are free to do so, of course. Connect with global customers to scale up my business. New connections. Understand team mentally. Okay, mentality. Sorry. Okay. Any other one? Any specific expectations related to what's leadership? Expect to learn more about the industry, insights from professionals, creating a team where people feel valued, motivated, empowered. That's a great thing. What? Build a team with alignment. Yes, that's a good one. Any other expectations? Okay, we are going to move on. One thing I can say to you is that we are going to try to have all your expectations, of course, through the training. So now we will be getting on in the training itself, okay? So when we are setting expectations, of course, we have to set an objective, we have to set a goal. So through this training and at the end of the session, one thing I can assure you is that you are going to learn the ability to adapt our leads according to the team readiness. So how you are going to adapt yourself, your behavior, according to what the team needs. Is he ready or not? Is he able or not? And the second thing is that we are going to discover the international opportunities of JCI. I've sent you a form and I've got many informations about how do you know about the international opportunities and all of that, and that we are going to go through it today, okay? So now that we have set objectives, I'm going to tell you the plan of the day, okay? So first of all, we are going to begin with introduction. Secondly, we are going to go into our first chapter of the training, which is Lead Smarter, and then we are going to go through Grow Further, and at the end of the training, of course, the conclusion. So when we are beginning, of course, we are beginning with the introduction. So I'm going to ask you one question. If you want to raise your hand, that's good for me. If you want to write it in the chat, do as you like, okay? So first, what is the definition of leadership? According to your knowledge, according to what you know about leadership, what can be the definition of leadership as you know it? Please, whether you want to raise your hand or write it in the chat. Yes, anyone who wants to take the lead? What is the definition of leadership? Creating leaders, okay? Yes, we have someone who raised her hand. Sadika, yes? Please open your mic. Yes?
A very good evening to everyone present here. This is JFM Sadika from India. I believe leadership means leading by example. If you want people to idolize you, to follow you, you have to walk the talk.
Okay, leading by example. That's one keyword I can take. Okay. Mr. JC Sujata or Mrs. Sujata?
Yeah, Mrs.
Yes?
Sujata. Good
Yes?
evening. This is from JCI Navy, India. In my opinion, leader is the one who leads any team, big or small, towards the solution to their problems.
Okay. So he is going to lead for finding a solution to the problem, if I'm right. Is it right?
Yes, whether it is a
Okay.
small or a big team, to give the solution,
Okay.
lead them to the solution.
Okay, so lead to the solution. Okay, that's one thing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to read from the chat. Okay, so there's many. So guiding with purpose. Leadership is to lead with example. That's one thing. We got leading with example. Lead team towards goal. That's one keyword I think we can take. So leading by a goal. So setting a goal. Improving every day. That's a good one. The ability to lead my team and my business forward. So an ability, let's say a skill. Okay, the role of someone which influence and impact the society. So influence, yeah. So leadership, influence, okay, empowering others. To me, leadership is not about having authority, inspiring, supporting, guiding others, okay, support, guides, yes, that's one thing. Another thing, help people know where we are going and why it matters. That's something. Influence, guide, yes, inspire, having a vision, clear direction, and goals. All of the keywords are very good. We are going directly to the objective of defining what's leadership. And now I'm going to give you the correct and the final definition of leadership by, of course, combining, I think, some of the keywords that all of you have mentioned. Leadership. Leadership actually is a mindset. It's a behavior that aligns people, a team, many individuals in a collective direction that can be a goal, that, like you said. So you are going to set behaviors, aligning the people in a collective direction so that they can work together to accomplish a shared goal. So, like all of you said, we are going to lead these people by setting a behavior and a mindset that all we are going to follow. And then, why we are going to follow that? Because we have a shared goal that we need to achieve. So, leadership is a set. If I'm going to summarize it, leadership is a set of mindset, behaviors. It aligns people to go in the same direction together, of course, and accomplish a shared goal. And that's how we get to have the leadership. Of course, leadership within the team, it helps them adjust to changing environment when they are together. Okay, so that's what is leadership. Now that we have defined what is leadership, I'm going to ask you another question. What is the difference between entrepreneurs and business leaders, according to your knowledge? Please raise your hand or just write it in the chat. What is the difference between an entrepreneur and a business leader, according to the definition that we've had? What is the difference between the two? Please raise your hand or write it in the chat. Is there anyone who wanted to speak? Okay, entrepreneurs. Okay, I have someone who raised her hand. Yes, just 1 minute. I'm going to see. So, Mrs. Punita. Yes. Mrs. Punita, yes.
Yes. And all the entrepreneurs are like business owners. A business owner is who owns or runs a established business. Entrepreneur means who has built something new from zero, like this. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about business leaders? Okay, Punita, you said that entrepreneurs are building something together. They are establishing a business. What about the business leaders?
Yeah, business leader is like person who runs an established business. Entrepreneur is who building something new from scratch.
Okay. So business leader is someone who is establishing the business, while entrepreneur is someone who is building something from zero. Let's say building the idea or the business itself, right?
Yes.
Okay. We have also someone else who raised her hand. So from JCI Mauritius, Hans. Yes. Yes,
Hello.
Hans. Hello.
Oh, entrepreneur for me, it is start or create a business
Okay.
where we are taking a financial risk, identify new opportunity,
Okay.
whereas business leader lead and manage a business or organization
Okay.
to focus to guide people and achieve results.
Okay.
And to build teams and develop employee to make decision
Okay.
or
Mm-hmm.
performance.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Hans.
For example, the manager or CEO.
Okay.
Yes, that's all.
Okay. Thank you, Hans. So Hans has said that for entrepreneurs is someone who is creating a business, who is seeing what he has as who is taking a financial risk to build the business, whereas the business leader is someone who leads and manages to guide people. That's a summary from Hans. Thank you, Hans, for your answer. That's a great one. Again, I'm going to read some answers from the chat. Entrepreneur is from 0 to 1. Okay. Entrepreneurs create, build new ventures from scratch, innovation, taking high financial risks, and he operates with an established framework. Okay, so in contrast, business leaders focuses on optimizing efficiency, scaling operations, driving profitability. Okay, that's one thing. And we have Janissa, she says that entrepreneur creates opportunities through innovation, whereas business leader inspire people and guides organization. Okay. We have entrepreneur is one who has the idea, a risk taker, visionary. Leaders are everywhere at every stage of an organization community. They lead by example. Okay. Business leader having competition. Okay. I'm having the ideas from the chat. Is there someone who wants to speak? Okay, I'm having the idea from the chat. There is entrepreneur, someone who creates opportunities, who goes by innovation, who creates a business, who takes financial risk. And from all the summary for the business leader, inspiring people, managing people, the leaders can be everywhere at every stage. And business leaders have competition. Okay. I thank you all for all the answers. And you are getting there, actually. You are getting to the answer of defining or finding the difference between entrepreneurs and business leaders. To give you the global idea. So an entrepreneur is someone who builds the business. He is someone who solves the problems, who is focusing on numbers, focusing on success, on the results. He focuses on daily operations. He tries to control everything. Whereas the business leader is someone who focuses on people, on the team. He guides, he builds people, he empowers. And of course, like we said in the definition of leadership, he focuses on vision. So the difference between both, to summarize it, entrepreneur is someone who is going by business, innovation, results, success, numbers, operations. And the business leader is someone who is building a team, empowering a team, making sure that the business goes forward. And to have a business, we need both of them, of course. We need someone who focuses on numbers and success, and we need a leader in the entrepreneur who builds the people and the team. Okay? So, going directly into the training itself, I have one activity for you. Okay? You just have to type it in the chat. So, it's a Monday morning. You have a business. Your business just landed a huge new client. And you have 4 team members to lead that presentation. How do you lead each one of them? We have here 4 profiles of 4 employees. Okay? So we have Ahmed, who is a new hire, who is highly motivated, but he lacks some technical skills. We have Sarah, who is a middle level skills, but she has been disengaged lately and a little bit hesitant. We have John. John has a high quality work. He never misses a deadline and he's very, very self-motivated. And we have Maria, who is having an excellent technical skills, but lately she seems a little bit bored and she is missing some deadlines. Okay? We have 4 profiles here. So for each profile, you are going to tell me how are you going to lead him. How are we going to lead him? By telling me, you are seeing it here, by typing in the chat for each employee, whether you will tell them exactly what to do, you will guide and discuss with them, you will listen and encourage, or you will give full ownership. Okay, so just write the name of the employee and in front of it, write whether you will treat him by telling what to do, guide and discuss. Just write the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, is it clear or do I need to explain it differently? Is it clear for everyone? Give me reactions. Okay, we already have an answer. Okay, Hans has said that Ahmed is going to be guided and we are going to guide him and discuss. Sarah, listen and encourage. John, give full ownership. And Maria, listen and encourage. Okay. Rushika has another opinion. She is saying that Ahmed, we should tell him exactly what to do. She's having the same opinion as Hans by saying that Sarah, listen and encourage. So 4 for John and 3 for Maria. So only the difference with Ahmed, okay? Okay, just type in the chat. Okay. Lynn has Ahmed is 2, Sarah is 3, John is 4, and Maria is 1. Okay. Ahmed 2, Sarah 1, John 4, Maria 2. Okay. Okay, many are saying that Ahmed is 2, that we should guide and discuss. Okay. Ahmed 1. Okay, tell them exactly what to do. Okay, someone has raised her hand. Yes, Mrs. Sujat.
Ma'am, I'm finding the problem in typing. So can I just orally tell my answer?
Of course.
I would feel that one who lacks the technical skills might be sent for a training on a technical tools to equip himself better, and others could be sent for a motivational training so that they get encouraged in their work, and most importantly, make their targets clear. Though they are disengaged and other things, a motivational might help, but they have to be clearly told their targets. And one who lacks technical skills, the first one have to be sent for a technical training so that he gets equipped. And John to be given correct feedback telling that he is doing well and he has to maintain it and he can have his ownership, retain his ownership.
Okay, so you are telling that we should send some of them in for the training, some needs motivation, and everyone who is lacking something, we should try to have it completed.
Yes, yes.
Okay, great one. Okay, I'm seeing many answers in the chat. One thing I want to say to you is that I'm not going to give you answers. Okay? The answers will be in the training part itself. So we are going to identify the right answers after I give you the rules. Okay? Just keep your answers, and the chat, just save your answers. And when we are going through the training itself, you are going to discover the right answers for each profile, okay? The thing that we've got from this activity is that each profile needs something or is lacking something that we need to achieve. And here is the role of the leader in it, okay? So, moving on directly from the activity, we are going to dive through the first chapter of the training, which is Lead Smarter, okay? So, a leader should have 5 leadership practices, okay? The first one is vision. Everyone said it. A leader should have a vision for the future, should have a goal, should have a future that is very clear, and he should share this vision with his team, okay? We are clear on that. The second thing is communication. Communicating with the team is something very, very, that is, you have to do it, okay? You are obliged to do it. And a good communication within the team is something that can tell you and that can guarantee the success of the task and the success ultimately of the business itself or of the thing that you are preparing, okay? So communication is key. You cannot forget about a deadline and not tell that to a team member. The team member is going to prepare the task in his way. He's going to take more time than it should, okay? So communication is key. And also this is very used in JCI itself. JCI itself is all about communication, whether you are preparing an event, whether you are preparing a training or collaboration, anything. It's all about communication and clear communication. The third is trust, delegation. If you don't trust your team, the team will not trust himself. The person will not trust himself. You could have a lack of confidence. You could have a lack of motivation itself. So you should try to trust your team members. You should try to delegate tasks for them so that they can have confidence. They would say that my captain has a full trust in me and he is trusting me in preparing this difficult task. So you get a very, very collaborative team. Fourth is motivation. You need to motivate your team, give them confidence, whether with team building, whether going out together, whether you motivate them in the task itself, and just giving some words of motivation. That's one thing that you can do. And fifth is the continuous improvement. When we have a team that is improving every day, that is having a new skill every day, automatically the business itself will focus on improvement. It will improve by itself. So a team should be together by these 5 leadership practices, okay? Now I'm going to introduce you to 7 types of leadership. Of course, leadership is a vast subject. It is something very, very taught in many places, but we have 7 types of leadership. Each type has its specific things. But today we are going to focus on one type of leadership, which is situational leadership. Does any of you have heard of situational leadership? Yes, I'm seeing yes. Okay. Anyone else? Yes, yes. Okay. Okay. We're going to see in deeply what is situational leadership, where can we use it, how can we use it? Okay, that's the main leadership that we are going to focus on for today. I'm seeing yes, 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 no. Okay. For those who already know about the situational leadership, I'm hoping that I'm giving you new information. And for those who don't know it, please discover it with me. Okay? So, situational leadership, actually, it is a leadership framework, okay, which says there is no best style of leadership. There is no something that is best that is applied to everyone. In this situational leadership, this is the proven form, okay? It says that effective leadership, it depends on adapting one's approach, which means the approach of the leader, to fit a specific situation. Is the follower ready or not? What are his needs? Is he skilled or not? Is he motivated or not? Okay, so effective leadership actually depends on adapting one's approach. How are we approaching that follower? Or how are we going to behave with that follower according to his situation, his needs, his readiness? Okay, this framework was developed by two people, Dr. Hall Hersey and Dr. Ken Blanchard. These two people have developed this framework. So Dr. Paul is actually an American behavioral scientist, and Dr. Ken is an American author. He's a business consultant, and he's a very motivational speaker. These two have developed this framework of situational leadership, okay? We are going to discover what is this framework exactly, what it depends on, okay? So, this situational leadership is a framework. It goes by two parts. The first part is the 4 follower development level. We have a follower and we have a leader. We are going to behave according to the follower's development as a leader, of course. So we have here 4 development levels. We have from developing to developed, okay? So, and then for the leadership styles, we are going to have 2 parts, whether we are going to direct the person or we are going to support the person. Direct the person is something related to skills. Direct him by giving him the exact thing that he needs to do. And supporting is something related to commitment, to confidence, to motivation of the follower. Okay? So, first of all, we are going to move one by one. Okay? We have the first follower. He is an enthusiastic beginner. So, he has low competence, but he's very motivated. He's high in commitment. Okay? So, it happens to be, for example, someone who just entered the company. He's very motivated to work, to learn new things, but he just doesn't have the skills needed still. Okay, so he is in the developing part. For this kind of follower, the leader is going to go by directing. Okay, so he's going to direct that person, which means he's going to give him exactly what to do for the task, how to do it, so specific instruction, how to do it, when, how, where to do it, and of course, supervise the performance. Okay? For the beginner, I repeat, we are going to direct. The beginner is someone who is low in competence, but high in commitment. And the communication was going to be one-way communication. So there is the leader, he gives the specific instructions, he guides him through it. He, of course, observed closely the improvement of that task. Is it clear for the beginner? Reactions? Okay, clear. Now for the second profile. The second profile is someone who is what we call a disillusional learner. This person is low in commitment. He's not very motivated. And he has some competences, some skills, okay? So he has some skills, but he's low in commitment. For this kind of profile of the follower, the leader is going to coach. The difference between directing and coaching is what we are going to discover right now. Coaching is a two-way communication, okay? You are still going to provide direction, but you are going to explain the decisions. So it's like a person who has some competence, but he's not very motivated. So we are going to try and explain why we took that decision, provide some context, and then you are going to persuade him on building his confidence, on how to approach that task, on how to focus, and of course, you are going to give him motivation. That's coaching. Whether directing is only focusing on the task, specific instructions, here you are going to give a little bit of motivation and confidence, but also coaching in the way that you will direct him in the task, explaining why we took that decision, so that you are trying to include him in the decision, but of course he's not taking it. Okay? Clear for the second profile? Reactions? Clear. Okay. For the third profile now. Now we have moved from coaching and directing to going through the person who is capable but cautious. Okay? This person is very high in competence. He's very skilled, but has a variable commitment. Lately, he has been discouraged a little bit, okay? So, but he is high in skills. That's something that we guarantee. For this kind of person, he needs support. He needs support, which means you are going to focus on his mindset, his motivation, his confidence, encouraging here and there. You are going to support him in the decision making, but he's not making the decision. So you are putting him in front of you. You are discussing the decision, but it's not you are making it look like he is participating in the decision making, but he's not really. So that's what gives him the motivation. Oh, my team captain is trusting me, is giving me confidence. Oh, okay, I'm trying to get the decision with him. Okay, that's what this follower needs. You are going to support him mentally. Okay. Now for this last profile, which is delegating, someone who is an achiever. He's high in competence, he's high in commitment. So the easiest way for a leader to go on with this profile is to delegate. You are going to give him the task. You are going to give him the participation in decision. He's going to decide, actually. He's going to decide on the task. He's going to do everything, every task, okay? Of course, you are going to monitor the progress, but you are going to delegate fully so that that person feels very good in that position, okay? Is it clear for the followers' levels and the leadership styles? Everything is good? Yes, very clear. Okay, clear. Now that we've got the situational leadership, what it is, we are going to move forward to see an example, okay? We're going to see a video actually of movies, okay? So let me just change the sharing of the screen. Sorry, so I'm going to begin the video. You're going to have 4 clips in the video, okay? These 4 clips are actually different kinds of leadership styles, okay? You can tell me after each clip which style do you think it is? Whether it's coaching, directing, supporting, or delegating. Okay? Okay. I'm going to begin the video.
Michael, do you remember when we first met and we went to that horrible part of town to buy you those dreadful clothes? And I was a little bit scared and you told me not to worry about it because you had my back. Do you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
And if anyone tried to get to me, you would have stopped them, right? And when you and SJ were in that car wreck, what did you do to the airbag?
Stopped it?
You stopped it. You stopped it. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them from those guys, okay? Listen. Okay. Tony here's your quarterback, all right? You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me, how you have my back, how you have his, okay? All right, Tony, go back. All right. Oompa Loompa here is your tailback. When you look at him, you think of SJ and how you'd never let anyone or anything hurt him. Do you understand me? All right, go back. Got it?
What about Collins and Mr. Tui?
Fine, they can be on the team too. Are you going to protect the family, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
Good boy. Then go have some fun.
Okay, everyone, please tell me what do you think is the leadership style here in the first video? Directing? Okay, directing. Okay, directing. 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 Okay, everyone is saying directing actually. Whereas this first video is coaching. The thing here is that this player is lacking some commitment. Yes, he has some competence, okay? So she is coaching him, recalling him of the skills he had, that he needs to do that and do that. Whereas also she is giving him a little bit of motivation as to where every now and then when she was in a difficult position, he was the one who was with her, okay? So this kind of style actually is coaching, okay? Anything else? Did you get the vision? Yes, you got the vision. Okay. Now the second video.
You guys are superhuman. What you endure just to be here, to get a shot at this, the kind of privilege that someone like me takes for granted. There's nothing you can't do with that kind of strength, with that kind of heart. You kids have the biggest hearts I've ever seen. Now go run your race. Thomas, you're the captain.
We gotta see it.
Okay, what do you think of this leadership style? Which one is it? Supporting, okay. Yes, anyone else? Supporting, okay. Supporting. Support, yes, it is supporting. Okay, so it's a team, he needs support. So it's giving them a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of motivation. And he said at the end, you're the captain, so you are going to take the responsibility, and I'm trusting you in the thing that you are going to do. Exactly, supporting. Very good. Now the third clip.
2 filter problem on the limb module.
5 filters on the limb.
Which are meant for 2 guys for a day and a half.
So I told the doc.
You're already up to 8 on the gauges. Anything over 15 and you get impaired judgment, blackouts, the beginnings of brain asphyxia.
What about the scrubbers on the command module?
They take square cartridges. The ones on the limb are round.
Tell me this isn't a government operation.
This just isn't a contingency we've remotely looked at.
Those CO2 levels are going to be getting toxic.
Well, I suggest you gentlemen invent a way to put a square peg in a round hole. Rapidly.
Okay, people, listen up. People upstairs handed us this one, and we gotta come through. We gotta find a way to make this fit into the hole for this, using nothing but that. Let's get it organized.
Okay, let's build a filter.
Better get some coffee going.
Okay, the third clip. Let me get your answers. Which one do you think it is? Directing? Delegating? Directing? Okay. Anything else? Anyone else? Guiding? Okay. Okay, so delegating. Okay, let me give you the right answer. This clip was delegating. You see, he told them the task. So you are going to do this. You are going to build this. They've got the team. They gave them everything. Now you are going to do it. So just delegating the task. Just give them the task. Give them the way to make the decisions, how they are going to build that thing. Okay, so that's delegating. Okay, the last clip now.
Try this. Close your eyes. Visualize yourself in a room full of people, lots of silverware, people dropping stuff, talking loud, drunks, women with trays going, what are you gonna have? Your voice has to carry over the din. You have to get up over all of that to be heard in the back of the room where I'm sitting, listening, straining to hear you, okay? Keep that in your mind when we do this. Sister? We call that an A with an attitude.
Okay, the last clip, what do you think it is? Directing, coaching, directing, coaching, directing. The right answer is directing. Directing, why? Because she is giving her a specific thing to do. So she is telling her to imagine herself, and then she is giving her a little bit of push to get the voice out. Because she is motivated, actually. So in coaching, actually, there is no motivation. But here, she is motivated to do everything. She does have that in herself. So just a little bit of direction to give the skill to get her voice out. Is it clear? Okay? Coming back to the presentation. Okay. Coming back to the presentation, after we have done everything about situational leadership, is everything clear? Do you have any questions here? Please, if you have any question or thumbs up, everything is good. Yes. Everything is good. I love that thumbs up. Everything is good. Okay, good. Love it. If anything is not clear, please do ask me questions. I'm here to answer them, okay? Now, there is something else that we are going to learn. We've learned that there is something called coaching and situational leadership. I'm going to provide you with a model that is used for coaching, which is the GROW model. Does anyone know of it? The GROW model. No? Yes, there is a yes, there is a no. No? Okay. Okay. Going on, the GROW model is something very, very simple. It is something that is very highly used in coaching. It is actually a coaching framework, okay? It is used to guide someone through problem solving, goal setting, and personal development, okay? So instead of giving advices, which is something that is just said, and you don't know if that person will do it or not, is he doing an active thinking or not? Instead of giving tips or advices, you are going to ask questions to get answers from the follower. And that answers are going to give him an active thinking, are going to guide him into the problem solving. Okay? Here is the GROW model. So the GROW model is actually, yes, that's it, the GROW model. So actually the GROW model is something that is used with questions, that is used in coaching someone, okay? So every alphabet of the GROW name means something. First of all, the J is goal. So you are going to ask the person, what do you want to achieve? What goal do you have? What's the long-term objective that you have? For example, let's take someone who is preparing a presentation. You want to ask them, what is the goal for the presentation? And he's going to answer you by saying that my goal is to prepare a presentation to win, for example, a client's approval on a new product. That's setting the goal. So you are going to ask, what do you want to achieve? That's the first question. The second one is reality. Reality is about the position that you have now. What are you in a position at when you want to achieve that goal? So you want to ask, what is the position you are in now? Where are you? What obstacles are standing in your way? For example, here, when we are going to the example of the presentation, this follower could say that, for example, I don't have enough data, or I'm afraid of the questions that the clients are going to ask. That's an example, okay? So that's checking the reality that we are in now, okay? The third thing is options. Options is what are the steps that we can take, what are the things that we can do to avoid that obstacle or to resolve that obstacle. So the questions could be, what are the steps that you could do? What could you do to overcome that obstacle? Here, for example, in the presentation, the follower could say, well, I will, for example, prepare in front of my colleagues, or I will prepare questions and try to find the answers that I can take for those questions. And that's how he is going to set the options, okay? And the last one is willing. I'm going to do that action. So it's the last step. I'm going to do that by when? Where specifically? What is the plan? How it is setting the plan of action that I'm going to apply. For example, here the follower could say, well, I would practice with my colleagues tomorrow at 10 a.m. Or he could say, well, I'll put my colleagues with me and try to have them questioning me about the presentation. And that's how he can avoid getting the questions on the same day. So he's preparing himself. Okay? Anything not clear in the GROW model? Any questions? Okay, everything is clear. Yes. Okay. Now that everything is clear for the GROW model, actually, just to explain it more specifically, so goal is the destination. What do you want to achieve? Reality is the current situation, the facts, the obstacles. Options is brainstorming the path, trying to find solutions, strategies. And will, it is the commitment, it is doing the action by setting when, how, and with whom. Okay, so that's for the GROW model. Okay, now we are going to do an activity, actually an activity set for 10 minutes. So I'm going to split all of you into breakout rooms, into 4 breakout rooms to do the activity, okay? So just give me a minute so I can open the breakout rooms. Okay, so I've set 4 breakout rooms for all of you, and I'm going to explain the activity, okay? So the activity will be, okay, we have here 4 profiles, and we are going to set 4 leadership styles, okay? So we have 4 profiles. First is Alex. Alex is a new hire. He's full of energy. He asks lots of questions, and he is eager to impress. But of course, he makes basic mistakes. Okay? Crystal has 5 years in the company. She's excellent in technical skills, but lately she is rolling her eyes and she seems bored. She has missed 2 deadlines already. Priya is having a good knowledge of the role. She works hard. However, she panics under pressure and second guesses herself. James is a mid-level manager. He delivers high quality work. He never misses a deadline and he's self-motivated. Okay? So I'm going to split all of you in 4 breakout rooms, and each one will take 1 profile. Okay? So the number 1 room will take upon Alex. The number 2 will take upon Crystal. I'm just setting the rooms right now. 3rd is Priya. And 4th is James. Please, if you want, take a picture of the activity. Please take a picture so that you remember each one of each profile, okay? You are going to try and find which profile. You are going to define his development level. So high in skill, low in commitment, how it is according to the situational leadership. And then you are going to choose 1 leadership style for each profile. So for each breakout room, we will choose 1 leadership style. So you are going to tell me for your profile, you chose either direct, coach, support, or delegate. And then coming back from the room, you are going to choose 1 from your team who is going to speak, is going to tell me the leadership style that he chose, why, and you can give me a scenario on how you are going to treat that profile. Is it clear for the activity? Is it clear for the activity? Or do I need to explain more? Okay, everything is clear. Okay.
Nada,
Yes?
I have one doubt. Do we get to assign or discuss and decide those profile for, the leadership style for each profile, or each breakout gets only 1 profile to discuss about?
Okay, each breakout room will get only one profile. So each breakout room is named in the name of the profile. So I named 4. So each profile has its name on the breakout room. Okay, so you get one profile. So each team will get one profile. Is going to choose one leadership style for that profile. Is going to tell me why and give me the scenario. Okay. Okay, I have 42 people here. I'm trying to do the calculation. Okay, I'm going to assign you all just randomly, okay? Okay, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm assigning the rooms. Did you get the invitation? Are you getting the invitation?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not
4,
received.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Okay. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, I'm opening the breakout rooms. I think you get the invitation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for those who are still here, did you not get the invitation? Okay, so everyone will be coming back. Everyone will be coming back in 29 seconds to get the activity done.
I think better network पकड़ेगा.
Hi again, everyone. You are coming back to the main session.
That was really an interesting activity, Nada. That was really amazing to participate or to interact with our team members.
Thank you. Okay, everyone is back. Okay, first of all, before beginning the introduction of each team and how they identify the profile, I want to get your feedback on this activity. Please tell me, how did you think of the activity? Was it good? Okay, you felt you discussed physically. If anyone wants to talk or if you want to type in the chat, please tell me, how did you find this activity? Was it good to work? Did you manage to get the same decision, all of you? Did you try to know each one of you? Amazing, okay. Please. Okay. I'm trying to read the chats. It was amazing. Okay. Okay. I'm getting good feedbacks for the activity. Thank you, everyone. I'm getting good feedback. Interesting. We went back and forth into personality. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay. Getting to the activity directly. So, first of all, we're going to address the team that worked on Alex's profile. So, who's going to take the lead and tell me what leadership style did he choose for Alex? And of course, why? And if you can give me a little scenario. Yes, who is in team Alex?
Yes, Swan is going to present. Yes.
Okay. Tell me.
Okay. So our team has voted Alex for direct because we tend to be like he was very energetic, enthusiastic, and he wanted to ask a lot of questions. So that is why right now he needs a lot of directions coming from the leaders. So because like he's new, he needs to know what to do, not exactly how to do it. So because he's not experienced enough. So that is why he needs a lot of like directions coming from the manager. Okay.
Okay. Can you give me a scenario, for example, and a specific scenario that how you can direct him exactly in one specific scenario, for example?
So I think that like because so he's like a new hire, so for like 3 weeks only. So maybe I will ask him to do some kind of thing that he has listed in the CV that he's good at, and then maybe like we can task him a little bit between like, is it good at this and is he good at that, and then we can choose whether he is suitable for this position or the other positions.
Okay, excellent. Actually, you have the correct answer for Alex. He is eventually direct. Great job, team Alex. Great job, everyone. All of your team. Yes, good one. Now, the next team for profiling. Priya. Okay. Who's taking Priya?
This is Ruchika, yeah? For Priya?
Yes.
So, direct here, does it mean direction or what? Direct basically means direction, right?
Direct, yes, it means direction, yes, for
Right.
leadership style.
Right. For Priya, we would also go for the leadership style of direction, because as you have mentioned here that she panics, she second guesses herself. So what she basically needs is some direction to understand herself, to understand her role better, to take better decisions. So once she is directed, once she is helped in whatever she is, so slowly she will gain more confidence. If she's shown the right path, then she will be able to stop second guessing herself. She will be taking more decisions slowly. So that is what we feel.
Okay. So you chose for Priya to direct.
Right.
Okay. That's a good thinking actually, but I'm going to correct you on this.
Okay.
You did good for identifying the profile, but actually Priya is coaching. Let me tell you why. Actually, Priya has a good knowledge. So she doesn't know like 0%. She's not 0%, okay? She has a good knowledge of her role. She works hard, of course. So she has some skills, okay? But the thing that lacks for Priya is that she panics and she second guesses herself. So you need to take coaching for Priya, because you will coach her through the knowledge that she has. So she had a little bit of knowledge. You need to coach her to push her forward to have the best knowledge or the best skill. And then you are going, of course, to give her some motivation and to give her some encouragement, because she is feeling pressure and she had a lot of doubt in herself. So coaching goes both ways. That's why Priya is coaching actually.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So some members said coaching, but then we discussed back and forth. So from coaching, we came to direction, because we felt that since Priya has knowledge, she just requires more direction, that she is correct, not correct. Maybe that's what she was looking for.
Okay, that's that's right actually. But directing, when we say directing in situational leadership, it's actually directing in the task or in the skill. So directing him, like telling him specifically what he needs to do to have that task done.
So maybe what we were wrong in understanding the meaning of directing.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's good one.
Otherwise,
You can learn
coaching
from the
was
activity.
our first answer. Our first style was coaching, but then when we went from directing to direction, it changed. So using the word direction changed it. Everything. Directing and direction, I think, changed it.
Yes. Yes, actually, the meaning of direction here is different in situational leadership, because we are adapting it to the profile of the follower. That's why it's a different meaning. But it's good, actually, you've learned something from this activity, is that you have changed your definition about directing when it comes to situational leadership. That's good. Very good job. Good job. So everyone, good job, team. Priya, very good. You did good, all of you. Okay, now we have Team Crystal. Who's Team Crystal? Please, Team Crystal, manifest yourself.
Yeah, hello. We are from the Team Crystal. So we have two different answers. So this thing is leadership should be for her is coaching, but I think it is a supporting, because in this case she lose the motivation. So here about the thing, because when they change the role, so maybe he not interested, she not interested on this, so she lost about this thing. So if we are the leader, we need to try to understand why she feeling not good with that. So what we can help her for her to continue this, because she has excellent technical skill already. So okay, so maybe we play the scenario. So we had a two person, so we will do the something acting. Okay. So hello, Emily. Yeah, Emily, are you here?
Hello, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. So Emily will play the crystal ball. Okay. and I will be the leader to support her. Okay, Crystal, how are you doing? Why you look so sad? What happened to you?
I'm still happy, not sad today.
Okay, so I just see that your job is not effective as last time. Actually, you have very excellent technical skills, so I really want to understand what's the reason why this something happened like this. Can you share me about your idea?
Yeah, I think the project is not value my competency, so I think it's not quite suitable for me.
Okay, so can you share me about this? What will be the more fit for you, or what we can do so to support you to get more effectiveness? Because I know you are so excellent, so I know you can do a very good job. So I hope that you can get this.
Yeah, I would like a project that is first is more challenging for me to achieve my new level. And second, I would like to be more I would like to so I would like to be put in a place that I can have more control for the project and the team yeah and process because I also worked for the company that a long time ago, and I also worked for a lot of projects the same with this before. So what I expect in this year, up to 5 years of working, is something different.
Okay, great. I that's very happy that can hear from you that you can share about what your idea. So I think we have some other project and there's some things that I think that you can choose about this what your job you can think that you can be fit for this, and our company will try to give you opportunity that you can try it to level up your skill. So thanks a lot, Christian, for sharing with me. Okay, so we finished.
Very good, everyone. Please clap for them. Very good job. So, yes, for Crystal, it is eventually support. Yes. Good scenario, good preparation. I really appreciate it. I saw a lot of effort put there. Good job, everyone. Team Crystal, support. Yes. Clap for them, please. Yes, good job. And then we come to the final one, who is James. Team James. Who's here? Who's going to take in charge?
Hi,
James.
we have taken one scenario. We are two going to act. One is manager and one is James. I am going to be the manager and Vivek is going to be a James. Shall we?
Okay. What leadership style did you choose?
Delegate.
Great. Okay. Give me the scenario, please.
Yeah. So I'm going to be a manager and James is Vivek.
Okay.
Vivek, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, madam. Go ahead.
Hi, James. We have just landed the biggest client of the year. James, I want you to take the full ownership of this project.
Got it, madam. I've reviewed the brief already. I can handle the timeline and quantity. Record.
Perfect, James. You have the full budget and you have full authority to choose your team, and you can choose 2%. They will support you on the operations. I trust your judgment and just loop me in the if there is any major risk or any client escalation. Otherwise, we will run with it. James, what do you need from me to get started?
Yeah, thanks. Can you own the vendor coordination and weekly reports? I'll handle the client strategy and final delivery. Let's sync once a week.
Sure, James. I know you will deliver a high quality work like always. I'm here if you need me. You can call me whenever you want. But I won't micromanage you. Thank you, James.
Yeah, definitely, madam. Thank you.
Please clap for them. Very good. Good job, Team James. Very good. I love the scenario. So you are giving full trust as a manager, you are giving full trust to your teammate, to the individual that you are working with. It's a great thing to do, but delegation here, of course, it is something that we need to choose for the specific profile that he has very good skill, he is very well motivated, he has already 3 years or more in the company, and he is very still till now very motivated to do any work. Great job! Actually, great job, all the teams. I love the energy. I love the things that you have done. That's great for the first activity. Okay, I'm going to give you the right answers for, of course, all the profiles. So, like all of you said, so we are having Alex as the direct. So we are directing Alex, then Priya coaching, Crystal support, James delegate. So all of you have been in the right answers for, and some of the examples that you can take is for Alex, for example, you can say, here's the template, do it exactly this way. You are going to check back to him after that, of course. For coaching, you are going to say, for example, let's talk through this. What do you think is the best approach? What's blocking you? And of course, for coaching here, there is something that you can use, which is the GROW model that we have come upon earlier. The GROW model is something that we can use for coaching within the situational leadership. And I hope that you could directly use it in your everyday life within your team in GCI or even in your company, because even in GCI we are treating a team, we are having future leaders, and that's where it comes from. Crystal, of course, supports. You are going to just say some words of encouragement. I trust your expertise. What do you think we should do? How can I help? And then for James, you are just going to give him the task. You've got this, handle it your way. The decision is yours. Just keep me posted on the outcome. Okay, everything is clear. Good job, everyone, through this activity. Now, we actually have finished about the first part of leadership. So we have known what situational leadership is. And of course, we have known what GROW model is. We have done an activity just to work together to try to find the profiles and the leadership style. And please hope that you can apply this kind of leadership in your everyday life within your team. Now we are going to talk about the second part of today's training, which is GROW further. We're going to try to know about the international parts of GCI. Actually, I sent you a form to all of you trying to find if you know about the CYE program. And many of you have told in the form that you actually don't know exactly what CYE program is. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight about what GCI program CYE is. So CYE is actually Creative Young Entrepreneur. It is a program, an international competition, and it is designed to inspire and support the young entrepreneurs. So it is actually a competition that goes in the area conferences and then it goes to the World Congress. Okay, so whether you are a GCI or non-GCI member, if you have an age between 18 and 40 years old, and if you have an active business for a minimum of 3 months, then you have the ability to participate in this competition. So first of all, of course, you need to have a presentation of your business, a plan of action. The business needs to be for a minimum of 3 months active, of course, and then you can participate in this competition. So first of all, you will be going to the area conference where you are going to compete with other business owners, other entrepreneurs. And of course, you are going to find some investors, some profiles from GCI, some business owners, other business owners, where you can take contact with them and you can take advices with them. Okay, of course, the CYE goes beyond the area conference. It goes, of course, to the World Congress. And in the World Congress, it is the whole world in front of you, where you are going to pitch your business, to make your business known in front of all those people. So that's what a CYE program is. And of course, if you are going to be the winner in the area conference, so you are going to gain $5,000 as a winning prize. And of course, you are going to gain the contacts, the networking you are going to make through this program. The second thing is that you are going to gain if you get second place is that you are going to gain a full coaching program that is designed by JCI. Okay, so that's the two things that you can gain from participating in the CYE program, if of course you have a business or if you are thinking of doing a business. Okay, I'm having some comments here about the CYE program. Yes, CYE in aspect. Okay, our chapter has one project from member joined in the top 10 in CYE in aspect. Of course, for every one of you, whether it's Asia, America, Europe, or Africa and the Middle East, of course, you will participate in the area conference that you were from. And that's what CYE program is. Of course, there are other programs, for example, the twinning program, where two local chapters will do a twinning with each other. And of course, you will collaborate on projects, you will have some contacts with the other chapter. Maybe they can visit you or you go visit them, other than the area conferences or World Congress, of course. So that's the collaboration that you can do and the programs that go internationally within JCI. Okay, so that's what CYE program is if you don't know about it. And it is time for you actually to participate in the CYE program. Why not this year or next year? Okay, that's for the CYE program. And of course, other than the CYE program, as I said, we have the area conferences and the World Congress. Please raise your hand. Who's here have been to a World Congress before? Please raise your hand. Who have visited the World Congress before? I have two who raised their hand. I've also visited a World Congress last year. Okay, we have two that already have visited the World Congress, but many of you have not till now. So actually, it is the time that you go to the World Congress. The World Congress or area conferences are the biggest event of JCI within the year. You'll get to know entrepreneurs, professionals, innovators from all around the world. What you are going to experience in World Congress is, for example, what we call trade show. The trade show is like a fair where we invite entrepreneurs or businesses from that specific country where the World Congress is hosted. And of course, you get to know the entrepreneurs, the businesses, you get to have the fair for 2 days, and you get to have many contacts. Of course, in the World Congress, you get to give your card as you want to know of yourself to that person. And of course, in the World Congress, you exchange gifts, you exchange pins, for example. And that's what the World Congress and the contacts, how you can make it. We have also cultural nights. Cultural nights are the nights where each national chapter, or we have also what we call the night where all the cultures come together and you get to experience each culture on itself. Okay, we have also the General Assembly. The General Assembly is like any assembly that we do in JCI, but on an international level. And on international level, you get to see how the new president is appointed, or if there are votes, or of course, if the commissions are appointed, the head of commissions are appointed. It's a different thing other than the locality, of course. And the final thing you get from World Congress or area conferences is networking. Networking is key. And I saw from the forms that many of you are afraid on how to communicate, how to get to know others, how to make the first contact. That's something that's not very hard. Coming from this training and this collaboration program, actually you can go further. From the people that you are knowing today, you get to know them in the World Congress. You are seeing each other now online, but when you go to the World Congress, you get to see them directly. I've got actually the experience last year where I was a vice president in my local chapter, and I was contacting many local chapters to try and collaborate with them on a project. And when I've contacted many vice presidents. I've got the contact with them online. We did some meetings. We did some discussions online. And then when I went to the World Congress last year, I found myself knowing partially all the VPs that I contacted. And it was easier for me to make the first contact. I've come to them, I was the VP that contacted you for the project. And try to make the first contact. Hi, I'm the VP. What do you do? We took pictures, and till this day we are contacting each other, and we are asking about each other. And that's how you make the network. Another thing and another solution, of course, from the people that already went to the World Congress, they are the solution on how you can make the first contact with people. For example, Satish, I had Satish raise his hand, and he visited a World Congress. For example, when he will go with his local chapter members, he can get them to know all the friends that he made in the last World Congress. And he get to know, and that way you get to make new friends. And the first contact actually will be more easier than the other contacts. Okay, and that's how you gain from networking. Today, of course, from the people that you are knowing and from this collaboration, you know their names. After that, you are in a group, in a WhatsApp group together, you can talk. Of course, you can talk. In the same team, when you work together, of course, you can contact each other and you can talk with each other. And that's not something difficult to do. The first contact is something very easily done. And if you are a business owner, of course, I'm going to give you some tips that you can do to have the first contact. Another thing that JCI has done on the international level is that her collaboration with BNY Japan, which is Business Network International from Japan. And this collaboration will give all JCI members the opportunity that in every World Congress or area conferences, they can attend a session that has been done by the BNY Japan. Okay, so you get to know entrepreneurs from Japan, and you get to attend to their session. And that's something that JCI is working on. That's something that JCI is trying to do, is to find collaboration all around the world. Okay, now I'm just going to give you some tips on how to connect, first of all. Okay, so something you can do is set the goals between yourself. For example, this year I'm going to go to the World Congress. This year I'm going to have 5 contacts. Okay, now from this training, I'm going to contact 3 persons and get to know them. I'm going to follow them on Instagram. And I'm going to try to contact them, make the first contact. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? And all of that things. They are easy things when they are online. And if you do it online now, in the World Congress, you will find them directly, and it's easier to talk to them because already you talked. Okay? So first of all, you prepare. Before going to the World Congress, maybe you can get a list of the delegates. You can go to the official page of the World Congress, and you can find some people that are going. So you can identify 3 to 5 people in your industry or in your target market. You find them on LinkedIn, you contact, you just follow them, and you see what they do as their work. Okay? Now we are going to the World Congress. We have seen that person that we've got from that list. What are we going to do? Just go to them. Hi, how are you? What are you working on right now? just trying to know what they work. And then you are going to go, do you have a challenge? Do you have an obstacle? Listen to them and give them what they want. So you give to have. So give them, for example, oh, I have a contact in that field. Oh, I have someone I saw in the news that he's working on that thing. Oh, I can give you an added value, or I can contact that someone, he can help you. And that's how it goes. After that first contact, you will just have to follow up. You just have to send a message. Don't ask for anything, just deliver the thing that you promised. Okay, so if you have to go on it from the beginning, I can give you another tip, is that what we are all GCI. We all have positions, we all have events, we all have trainings. So we have some things that we can discuss. Just go to them. Okay, I'm from GCI. I'm from JCI Virudhunagar. I've got the position of the VP. What about you? What is your chapter? And then that's how you get the chapter. Oh, we have an event that we did this year. Oh, we have a training, a collaborative program we had this year, and it was about trainings. Do you want to see it? And that's how the contact goes. If we have all the same goal, the same mission, which is GCI, it's not really difficult to do the first contact. So my advice to you, just visit the World Congress. It's going to be addictive. I'm saying it to you, just go to the first World Congress, and then you are going to have it as an addiction. I myself visited one World Congress, which is the one from last year that happened in my country. It was easier for me because there was not something to buy like plane ticket, where accommodation, or all the things. It was easy for me. But now it's an addiction for me, and I'm thinking about going to the next World Congress this year, 2026. So I'm thinking of meeting again the people that I already met in the last World Congress. So that's how it is for the international, the eye of GCI. So just to summarize it on how to connect, just try to find the 3 to 5 people that you have in the industry. Just go talk to them that day. Ask them what they are working, do they have at work, if they are having a challenge. You can help them actually. And if you help them, you will automatically get the help from them actually. Okay? So that's how you can get to connect with people. Okay? Actually, through this training, just let me check, because we have a special guest here with us today. And that special guest is actually Luis Angelo Sevilla, the World Congress COC Director. So checking, is Luis here? Yes, he's here. Welcome, dear guests. Luis Angelo Sevilla, thank you for accepting the invitation. So Luis is the 2026 GCI World Congress COC Director, and he is also 2026 GCI Grand Slam. So he visited every area conference from Africa, Asia, Europe, America. Which one you want, he visited all. Please welcome dear Luis Angelo Sevilla. He is going to talk about his experience with area conferences, and of course he's going to talk about World Congress, his experience with international GCI. Please, the floor is yours.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Nada, for inviting me here. First of all, I would like to talk about my international experience. I've been in JCI for 13 years already, and the World Congress in the Philippines will be my 8th World Congress. So when Nada talked about how addictive it is to be in the international scene, I attended my first World Congress in 2014, and I never stopped after that. Right? Of course, the pandemic is an isolated case, but other than that, and my wedding also back in 2018 was an isolated case. But in a normal year, I would always attend a World Congress. This year, I did a Grand Slam, which was visiting all the conferences, the four major conferences, and I must say, I kind of regret that I'm just doing it right now, right? I'm planning to do the Americas Conference in 2028 in Ecuador because on a normal year, you won't really visit Ecuador, but it's something that's on my bucket list. So visiting Ecuador would allow you to visit Peru as well and visit the Galapagos Islands. So it's probably checking in on a lot of my bucket list. But if you're here, curious about the international opportunities, I would like to say that a lot of my friends, 12 years, 13 years of my international friends, I found in JCI, right? Like some of them are even godfathers or godmothers of my children. So I have a godfather in Korea, in Japan, and a godmother in Hong Kong. And every time they visit the Philippines, they have a gift for my kids. So every time we go there, have something for them. So it makes the world smaller and smaller, which is really the idea behind JCI, right? To uh, build bridges when there are walls. So regardless of your culture, where you are, your geographical location, you'll always find a family in JCI, especially when you attend these conferences. Okay. I would like to share the presentation for the World Congress just to keep you excited and keep you informed. So if you'd allow me to share my screen, I just have a
Just
bit
1
of
minute.
a.
1 minute. We'll give you the permission. Just 1 minute.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So while we're doing that,
you have the permission now.
all right. Okay. So here we go. Share my screen. Oh. Okay. 1 minute. I'll come back. The system is asking me to quit and come back. Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, so while Luis is coming back, I'm going to ask a question. Does anyone who is here is going to visit this year's World Congress? Satish, okay. Anyone else? Okay, just thinking about visiting. If you want. Jyoti, okay. Haram Singh. I think I will get to see you all if I get the chance to go. Tanya also.
Nada, we cordially invite you to participate in the World Congress this year in
What did you say?
Philippines. We cordially invite you to participate in the World Congress this year.
Thank you. I'm thinking of visiting. I said that it's an addiction, so I've got it in my mind.
مساء الخير. طبعا لابد المشاركة في المؤتمر اللي هذا السنة إن شاء الله.
Abdul Hadi, I think I'm the only one who can understand you. I understood you. You said that you are going to be in the World Congress.
نعم بالضبط. يا مرحبا يعني والله سعدنا جدا للقائكم على هذه المنصة خاصة. بارك الله فينا وفيكم.
Thank you.
والله نفتخر كثيرا جدا على الجي سي اي وخاصة جي سي اي الهند وانا من جي سي اي 18 منطقة 18 في تامل نادو في المنطقة اقصى جنوب الهند. شكرا جزيلا للجي سي اي واياك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا عبد الهادي.
We were not able to understand a bit of it.
Yes, I said to him that I was the only one understanding it because he is talking in Arabic, but he said that international GCI, it's a great opportunity. So he is going to be in the World Congress and he is loving that we are all sharing the same goal in GCI and that we are all a family.
Wow, wow. I guess the conference director has joined now.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
there. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
we are able to see.
All right. So the video I'll just send in the chat. So I'll spend more on the discussion and maybe Q&A. So we're doing the World Congress in Clark, Philippines. So Clark is about 1.5 hours away from Manila. And we have an international airport there. So we have flights from Emirates, Qatar, and all over Asia going directly to Clark. We have 10 sports facilities, 17 attractions. We have shopping centers as big as 170,000 square meters of mall space. We have lots of wellness facilities like massage. We have convention centers, meeting facilities, more than 150 dining options, and more than 3,700 hotel rooms. And if you're familiar with these famous Filipino personalities, we have Manny Pacquiao, Apple the App of the Black Eyed Peas, Alex Ayala, who was you know, who performed really well in the Wimbledon just recently in tennis. We have Lea Salonga of Les Miserables and Catriona Gray, who won Miss Universe. So as of now, confirmed going is Manny Pacquiao, our boxer, very famous, and also Apple the App will be performing. So if you know, Apple the App of the Black Eyed Peas is a Grammy winner, and again, as I've attended eighth World Congresses, I've never seen a Grammy winner perform in any of the World Congress, so you cannot miss this one. Okay. So we had a contract signing with him, Apple the App, and a bit of a trivia is that Apple the App is actually from Clark. He lives there, right? There's a street named after him. So he's very nationalistic and he really wants to promote his city. That's why he said yes to this. So again, here are the flights going directly to Clark. We have Eva Air, Scoot, Jetstar, Asiana Airlines, Starlux, Qatar, Emirates, Hong Kong Express, Jeju Air. And if you're flying directly to Manila, we have a point-to-point bus from NAIA or the airport in Manila, International Airport in Manila, going to Clark. That's only for $8. If you have time, you may visit jciwc26.com or scan this QR code. This is your one-stop destination where you can register, where you can buy your hotels, you can buy your tour packages, and eventually you can even buy your merch and other pocket events there in the website. So in Clark, we're doing something a bus loop within Clark, and this is free for all delegates. So as long as you have your ID and your badge with you, you can ride these buses going from one official hotel or one official venue to another. And the time difference between the one bus to the other is just 10 minutes. So every 10 minutes, there will be a bus that will go to your official venue. So the difference with this World Congress is that we're assigning several hotels as an HQ. So if you notice in the different conventions or conferences, like in ASPAC Nigata, there were 8,000 people who registered, who attended the World Congress, but you won't really see 8,000 people because all of them are scattered in different official venues. So we have a headquarters in Niigata, but we also have something happening in a Hotel Okura for the APDC and another hotel for, let's say, senators and so on and so forth. So in Clark, what we're doing is that we're assigning several official hotels, particularly if you're an NP or you'd like to attend the General Assembly, then you may want to book your hotel in Marriott, Swiss Hotel, and Widos. These three hotels are in one complex called the Han Hotel Resort. So everything is accessible indoors from Swiss Hotel, Marriott, and Widos, going to the different events like the General Assembly, national meetings, national presidents meetings, and so on and so forth. If you are a trainer or you like attending skills development, then you may want to book your hotel in Quest, which has the skills development sessions. They have the public speaking and debate. They have the national trainers forums and the different JCI flagship programs. If you are a senator, then we suggest you book in Hilton Clark, where the Senate HQ will be. The Senate Lounge will be there, the Senate Dinner, and other Senate programs. If you're interested in twinning other socialization events, that will be in Royce Premium. Okay, and you may want to contact these fine gentlemen in this slide. You may want to take a picture of that. Contact them for your hotel bookings. And so events. What I promise you is that the opening night or the welcome night, Philippine night, will be the most memorable you've ever seen. And it's because, and maybe I could show you a bit of a tidbit of what we're planning in the opening ceremony. So this is what the opening ceremony would look like. In the middle, you'd see the map of the Philippines, and these are actually booths that we're trying to form. So all chapters in the Philippines will put up their own booth. And what's so interesting about this is that you'll be able to taste the different cuisine from the northern most part of the Philippines until the southernmost part. And a bit of a trivia as well is that mostly the food in the northern part would be like pork, beef, and as you go down the southernmost part, it will be vegetables and seafood, because the southernmost part of the Philippines is predominantly Muslim. Okay, so you'd be able to see the different sides as well, the dances, the culture, and in our stage, we have what we call an anamorphic stage, which is it's a special kind of LED wall wherein we can project 3D images. So I'd keep it at that for the meantime, just to not to spoil any surprises. But this will be a huge concert grounds wherein we will be enjoying concerts or performance from different local and international artists. So going back to the slide, that will be the opening night. So again, Quest Hotel for the skills development. We have, for the women leaders, we have women in leadership. And we're inviting different women personalities, both in JCI and in the Philippines, famous Filipina personalities. We have the Senate dinner, and we also have a special event with the family of Senator number 00001. So as you know, the very first senator is a Filipino named Jake Gonzalez. And the family of Jake Gonzalez, some of them were also a JC member. They'll be talking about the story behind Jake Gonzalez and why he is Senator number 1. Okay. And these stories you won't find anywhere. You won't find it in the internet or any archives. Okay? For the cultural nights and even the gala dinner, we actually got an actual airport hangar that we will transform into a majestic, classy venue for all of us during the gala night and the different events, right? Japan Night is such a treat. If you've seen it before, you know that Japan Night is one of the national nights that everyone's looking forward to. And this year, we're doing the Tokyo Drift theme for the Japan Night, wherein we will be bringing in these special cars that can do exhibition drifting for all of you. Okay. We also have a World Congress Golf Tournament. This is open to JCI and non-JCI, both regular and senators. So the target participants is about 200, and we will be doing the golf tournament in two golf courses. One is probably the most beautiful golf course in the Philippines, which is the newly opened Han Reserve golf course. So if you want to register there, you can scan this QR code. And if you're not into golf, you don't have anything planned, the rest of the World Congress, whether it's pre or post plans or tours, you have over 120 options to choose from, whether you want to ride an ultralight plane, you want to go up a volcano, an inactive volcano, you want to do go-karting, taste the different food around Pampanga or Clark, you have all these options for you. And finally, if you want to explore the rest of the Philippines, the beautiful islands in the Philippines, scan this QR code. It will lead you to our delegates portal, and you may book your pre and post tours there as well in the website. If you have a family, we encourage you to bring your wife, your spouse, your kids, because we will be having a kids program in this year's World Congress. So it's like a field trip. We have a training for them. They will have their own shirt merchandise for the kids. They can go to the zoos, the dinosaur island, science museum, etc. And lastly, for souvenirs, you may buy it there in the World Congress booth, merch booth, and also will be available soon in our website. Okay, so if you're interested to join, please do connect with us, scan this QR code, and contact us, and we'll be happily assisting you every step of the way. So if there are questions, we'll be happy to answer all of them.
Thank you, Luis, for your intervention and for the presentation of the World Congress. So thank you for your experience coming back from your experience in area conferences and World Congress. I think everyone is being pushed to visit, and why not beginning with this year's first World Congress this year and visit there, of course. Okay? So thank you for your intervention. Thank you for sharing this with us. I think if any of you has a question, can we please just share it after the training with Luis directly? And I think if he has time, he will check the questions, because we are having a little bit of time that we need to put to finish the training. So thank you, Luis. And if there is any questions, we will share it with you after the training, and directly get the answers and get them to the right persons who are asking the questions. Okay, good. Thank you, Luis. Thank you very, very, very much for your intervention. We are very pleased to have you with us today in this training. So I think we should get back to the training just to finish, because we are already on time. Thank you. So I will just reshare my screen again to just finish the last part of the training. So in the last part of the training, since we have discussed the going to the contacts and of course networking. So I'm just going to reopen the breakout rooms that we did earlier. and I will give you for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, so that we just finish the training. Just 5 minutes to get each other's contacts. Okay, so I'm going to open the breakout rooms again, the same ones. So you will find yourself in the breakout rooms just for 5 minutes, and I will close it after 5 minutes. So just get in the breakout rooms and please share your contacts. Just talk with each other. Okay, I'm going to close all the breakout rooms and then we can finish the training. Sorry for all of you if it took longer than it is. Okay, waiting for everyone just to join the main room and then we are going to finish with the training. Okay. Okay, is everyone back?
Yes.
Yes.
We wait for someone. Okay.
Great. Okay. So everyone, I hope that you like this little bit of activity so that you get to share your contacts with each other, of course. And then I think we've come upon the last things that we are having in the training. I hope you got all the contacts of each other, that you can visit each other in the World Congress, or you can get the contacts of each other. So I'm really finishing the training. So excuse me if it took longer than it should. So just to summarize what we did for the training of today. So we talked about the situational leadership. We talk about four followers profiles that we need to give 4 leadership styles according to the profile of the follower. So we discussed about directing, coaching, supporting, and delegating, of course. And then we talked about the GROW model, which is used to coach the team in itself, and each alphabet means something. So J, it's for goal, R for reality, O for options, and W for willing. So try to apply these models in your everyday life within JCI, in your team, or even in your company. And then we talked about the I of JCI, the international part of JCI. This is it actually for today's training. Please, I'm going to share with you this QR code. Please try to scan it and give me feedback on today's training. You will have 2 presentations. So the first question of the feedback will be, what did you find good in the training? And the second part is, if anything to improve, please just write it down. I will share also the link in the chat. Please write me your feedback. It's really helpful for me, and I will need it, of course, in my next trainings. I shared the feedback link already in the chat. Please write down your feedback, and even after the training, I will share it with Jyoti in the group, the WhatsApp group, for you to give me feedback. If you can do it now, please do it now. Just scan the QR code and you will find 2 kinds of questions. The first one, what did you like in the training? And the first one, what things to improve in the training? I hope that you liked today's session. I'm just going to finish with my presentation. So just to give you all a last thing, I want to thank you all for being in the training. I want to thank you all for your dedication, for all the time that you gave to this training. I know it took longer than it should, but I hope, of course, that all the things that I shared were beneficial for all of you. Please, if you are going to mention me on Instagram or any other social media, you have my Instagram that is there. It is Nada Zahdi. Please, if you want to mention me in the stories, if you are going to share anything, just mention me. And of course, if you want to have my contact, there is my contact. Thank you again for all the local chapters. Thank you, JCI Virudhunagar, Central Kolkata. I'm trying to remember them. Of course, Gampaha, Thanglong, and Quatre from Mauritius. Thank you for your invitation. Thank you for all the people that were present here. I hope that everything went well. I hope that I did everything in my best. Thank you for attending. And I will give now the floor to the organizational chapters.
Thank you, JC and Sajina, for your inspiring insight and exceptional presentation. Your valuable knowledge has truly empowered us, and we sincerely appreciate your time, dedication, and remarkable contribution to JCI Beyond Borders. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
So I just request him. Yeah. Yes.
Feedback by participants.
Sir?
Satish, can we have a picture also? Group picture?
Let us finish off the feedback and the presentation of the certificate.
Shall I give feedback, Sadiq sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Sadiq sir. So this was fantastic training. I learned so much about leadership and also types of leadership, and then situation leadership, then grow model also. And then I enjoyed English also. Then I knew about the Congress, World Congress, details of World Congress. Thank you so much. This was nice session. Super, you are super speaker as well as trainer. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other feedback?
I have to share my feedback over here. Nada, you are simply amazing. It is one of the finest training that I have attended this year. It was amazing. The energy that you had till the last moment, I mean, it was simply superb. The grow model was a new concept for me. It was really wonderful to get to know something very new that I haven't learned in quite a while. It was amazing. We are so honored and we are so thankful that this happened to be the first episode of JCI Beyond Borders. It was wonderful session. Thank you so much. It was pleasure meeting you in in the World Congress of Tunisia, and I really hope to meet you in the World Congress of Clark as well. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Nada.
I think Param, JC Param is also there, raise his hand.
Yes. Yes, it was indeed really great training and very interesting. It was very interesting training. After aspect, today I feel, after I visited aspect this year, after aspect today I feel we connect physically on mobile. But really, it was very good. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other feedback?
Hi everyone. So it's from JCI Thanglong. We are also the cohort with the JCI Virudhunagar from the India, and I'm very excited that we have many chapters here from all over the world to join this. And thanks a lot to the trainer Nada. It is so excited the training today, and we see everything very clear with example, and we had also that the time to work together and share something. So it is very helpful. So thanks a lot for the first episodes of digital training, and I hope that we can move something in the future with more, and hope that you can join with us also, and see you all in the welcome break. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi all. Yeah. Can I say?
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Your training is very wonderful, ma'am. Just 1 week before we started discussion, but this short time you prepared a very wonderful training session, ma'am. I attended a lot of online training session. This one is unique, so you put a lot of efforts in this training, ma'am. First edition is a very grand success. Thank you, ma'am. And one more thing, you noted work on character also. So wonderful effort, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. The next.
I think rest of the feedbacks we can give it in the writing because we are already late. We'll just finish off in 1 or 2 minutes. Yes, President, sir.
The next part of agenda, e-certificate to trainer. It's a great honor and privilege to present this e-certificate of appreciation to you, JC Zahdi ma'am, with our sincere gratitude for your outstanding contribution and inspiring leadership. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So all of us, let's just have a virtual clapping for our trainer, Nada. It was really, really great to have her here, to listen to her, the new concept. Yes, of course, we are taking it back, a lot of things from you. So from bottom of our heart, we are saying thanks from all of us. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
President, one privilege.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dear participants, as part of this JCI Beyond Borders, the next episode is scheduled on the 4th week of July. The flyer will be released probably by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. And we have a surprise, the third episode, which is going to be on the 2nd week of August. That is once every 2 weeks. There's going to be this episode is going to be happening. So the third episode, which is going to be on the 2nd week of August, is going to be a B2B session. So only those who are participating in the 2nd episode will get that invite to register yourself for the B2B session, wherein you can promote your business and tell every participant about your business in that global stage. So kindly, I request everybody to follow our Global Citizens WhatsApp group so that you don't miss the episode 2. And in the episode 2, you will receive the attendees, the participation list to present your business in the episode 3. So that's going to be a very great opportunity to express and showcase our business globally. So I request all the LO presidents and the promoters from each local organization to share this information with your members. Thank you so much, President.
Thank you. Thank you. Vote of thanks by JCI Thanglong from Vietnam. JC Lindo.
Tanya?
Please, please unmute. Yeah.
Hello, Ling. Ling, can you share something for the vote of thanks?
Oh, hello everyone. Yeah, my name is Ling from JCI Thanglong, and thank you so much. I would like to share something about this session today. Well, as we conclude our first episode of JCI Beyond Borders, so it's a true honor to deliver this kind of like vote of thanks. First, a sincere thank you to our trainer, Nada Zahdi, certified national trainer from JCI Tunisia. Thank you for your time and for sharing your profound insight on lead smarter and grow further. And then we can all see that your session has been a catalyst for our kind of like collective growth today. And we extend our deepest gratitude to the visionaries behind this collaboration, our local presidents whose leadership made this bridge possible. So, President of JCI Virudhunagar, India, Ganet Kumar, JCI Thanglong, local president of JCI Thanglong from Vietnam, Vũ Mạnh Hùng, local president of JCI Kolkata Center in India, Ishwa Runta, JCI local president of JCI Gampaha in Sri Lanka, Ruby Perara, and local president of JCI Quatre Bonds in Mauritius, Sipura Kunal Wak. And thank you for your dedication to creating this international platform for connection and excellence. And we are also honored by the presence of local president JCI Beyond Borders and local president of City like Lee from JCI Achieve Malaysia. I think that your support encourages us to all to strive for higher impact, and we also extend our gratitude to the LBODs and all members from all participating chapters. We all know that our active like participations is the heartbeat of this project. And the last word, thank you all for making this first episode a success. And we look forward to continuing this journey together, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Also, let's keep creating positive change. Thank you.
Thank you so much, JCI Tunisia. JCI Beyond Borders, Episode 1, Lead Smarter, Grow Further, Meeting adjourned for group photo.
So I request all the participants to switch on the camera for a quick group photo. Please join in the Global Citizens WhatsApp group. There we will be sharing this photo. We're gonna take. Are you all set? First photo in 3, 2, 1. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining in. Stay tuned for episode 2.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye,
And good night,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nada. Thank you so much.
Thank you for all of you. Bye.
Bye.
For an amazing session. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining in.
Thank you.
Thank you all
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thank
in.
you. It was
Thank you.
great
Bye,
time,
everyone.
and we enjoyed a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, one and all.